All right. Hello. Alright, I'm starting the deathmatch level on 4. And I think I already have an idea for it, so I'm just going to start it. Let's see. I'm going to do some different shapes. I think I'm gonna do white granite. Wait a minute. I'm on 4, so there's a lot of lava on 4. Yeah, it probably should be lava. The night's great. I've been actually working for a long time, just getting all of the little edits together from the from my team, and yeah, things are looking good. Just want to remind people that if we hit our sub goal, then we're gonna be we're gonna pull out the Doom guide. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's already changed. Alright, let's see. Just going for a few different shapes here, just for the level F kind of outline. Okay. Okay, let's see. A little bit more. Okay, so let me just make sure. Yeah, that's great. Alright, now I'm gonna turn them all into same sector. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna start putting in the walls. Hey John Shortcut. Yeah, I gotta put up my streams actually. I gotta get them over to YouTube. I'll have to do that when I'm done with this. Doesn't take very long. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's see, they can be lower. Maybe I'll use that one. Okay, let me straighten out the heights here. This should be 0. Okay, and this is going to be oh yeah, it won't hurt anybody. Okay. Okay, now just put the player up here. All right. Okay, it's actually supposed to be a deathmatch start. And I need to set this up to do deathmatch. Boom. Oh wow, John. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff hidden in Doom. And there'll be a lot hidden in this one too. Oh, you started playing Sigil for the first time. That's cool. Alright, let's see. Just do some more of this here. Alright. Cool. Let's go align some things. There we go. Okay. Alright, check it out. Yeah, the secrets in Doom are, yeah, I think that you'd naturally find them. If you pay attention, you know, like a texture is going to look a little different than other textures around it. Sayer OG, thanks for starting to read the book. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, let's see that. Okay. Let's see, then I'm gonna... doing the outer edge here, just a little bit. I don't want it to be too crazy. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it'll be interesting for people to see us together, because I don't think most people have seen us together in a really long time. December 10th. That is not an Amiga, it's an Apple IIe. It's a Platinum IIe. It's got a number pad on the right hand side. The stream is going to be saved, yes. Definitely. Oh yeah, John Shortcut, you found that secret in E1M3. That was one of the fun ones for people to find. because you hear the sound. It's like, what? Something opened somewhere. Trampire, you saw us together in the 90s. All right. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna do here. Alright. Okay, Brenda decided to redeem Nightmare. Okay. Let me do that. Bam. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have side tech these big walls selected. Do not want. Unfortunate. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Hey, Dark Blue Monkey. Thank you for your previous gift subs. It was very nice. Very amazing. We have a great community here. You like my crinkly sector edges. Okay, you can see there. That was the crinkly sector edges. Okay. Now on Nightmare. So now I have to switch over to single player. Yeah, okay. Hey, Mikey, 2147 subbed. Hey, thanks. That's pretty great. Very cool. Alright, Nightmare time. Yeah. Alright, watch this. This is not gonna be good. This guy's getting hit first, though. There, I just need that. Jesus, just shoot something. No, man, those guys will just wipe me out. It's not those idiots, it's the... There we go. It's all of the imps. Alright, so far so good. Those guys hate each other, and me. Jesus. In Nightmare mode, they go crazy. He's dead. Wow. The first hallway. God, that was close. Okay. There we go. Not bad. Come on, Jesus. I'm trying to get away from him. Okay. Wow, where did he come from? There's one. Okay, so far so good. Well, there it is. That is Dark Blue Monkey cheered for 100 bits. Very cool. You did gifted a sub. Almost hype train time. It's close. Well, that was some good nightmare action there. Let's see. Alright, let's see. I need to get some more spawns in here, I think. Go that way. Alright, okay. Let's get some metal in here. Because of that. Okay. It's kind of bright out here. Let's see. That's good. Okay. This sector is tied to the other one. Stop that. Okay, let's see how this goes. Bam. Hoshi, how you doing? Thanks, Jacket. Making a deathmatch level right now. Oh no, not the wall thing again. Ugh. We got. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. Remember, everybody, if we hit a hype train, I take out the Doom Bible. Hype train is close. Gotta give Fobs has gifted tier sub to 2 people. Wow, how many? 10? Whoa, 10! Nice. And Ace Plays resub. Alright, for 2 months. Thank you. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, that's really great. Hype train. Reminder, whenever we hit this, I'm going to show a page of this Doom note. That's pretty great. Level 4 hype train, man, that's boom fast. All right, let's see. Organize these a little bit. Yeah, let's see. How about all right, here's alright, I'm just trying to find a page. Here's a page that is a it's a world map for episode 2, and the idea it's called the Shores of Hell, but originally we were thinking maybe Lost in Hell or To Hell and Back. So this is the like pencil sketch kind of thing of what could be on the intermission screen, or not the intermission, but the world map. You know, when you travel from place to place. Go back a little bit. Just got a bunch of notes. Lots of areas that we did not actually use because we have several of these. There's like the Black Fields, the Flesh Halls, the Razor Plains, Shadow Walk, the Gates of Dis. I think that we might have used that one. The Crags, Hellscar, Magma Deeps, Spirit Drains, Belly of the Beast, Hellhole, and Darkon Tower. This has a bunch of cool names for different locations. That's what that is. And since we're on Hype Train 4, I'll show 4 of these. There's one. Here is another version of the episode 2 world map that has the Temple of the Summoner. This is another possible location. Got some skeletons down at the bottom of huge things that died. And then there's a building, the Unholy Shrine, Heart of Darkness, the Mind of God, Entrance to the Dying God, Dale of the Evil God. Let's see what else here. Like an early idea for episode 3. Deimos. Episode 3, Mark II. So this is just basically sketches of the what we could, you know, like the different levels that we would go to in the third episode, what we might call them, etc. Mad Doc, clean the apartment. Yeah, and these are it's not a bad idea for map making to just say you're going to replace episode 3 and just start making it. I mean, typically when people make levels, they have to replace another level, you know, E whatever. Whoa, Phobes, Bobs, another 10, super hype train. You're like, don't stop. Do not stop. Okay, here's, yeah, that's order like, look at that. Level 6 already. Fobs, you're a star. Here is a sketch of where a secondary hangar might look like. Let's see if we can get that in here. Just a room, like maybe some textures that we might make for doors and things that go on the floor, like flats that go on the floor. Stuff hanging from the ceiling, just, you know, what would we put in a hangar if we were going to make one? And there's some stairs, which is a rare kind of thing in a sketch. It's like, oh, stairs, yeah. Because a lot of the sketches didn't have a lot of 3D to them. Okay, here's another one. This one's got hallways. What could hallways look like? Like what kind of textures would we have? Stuff on the wall, stuff on the floor. You can tell like the hallways are very Wolfensteinish because they are still kind of the same height. We still hadn't broken out of that creative area, and really nobody else had because no one had seen anything like it before. Hey, it became Startan. Yeah, you can see it. Initial Startan sketches. That's where the tech base came from. Doomenstein at the beginning. Yeah. Now, here's a sketch of like some control panel on the, you know, in a room, and a crate. Before the UAC was created, we had the UAAF, and there's a UAAF crate right there. I suppose these sketches are before id knew what the Doom engine would eventually be able to do. No, we kind of knew what it could do, but it was hard to conceptualize what we would do with it. We knew, oh, we can have, you know, line segments and stuff at any angle, but we're still thinking like very traditional design. The UAAF, United Aerospace something Air Force? United Aerospace Air Force, I believe. And I think that's a gun that you would pick up. And there's like a spacey gun too. This was like a storage area. Yeah, very cool. So yeah, that's a bunch of different notes. Let me see. And if you remember the early Doom alphas, like the very early versions of the game, had a lot of HUD, like you were inside your helmet. So this is kind of what that was sketched before we made it. So you can kind of see the HUD had a whole bunch of stuff on it with a smaller area for the render view, which was just too small. We needed to fill the whole screen. Ah, the United Aerospace Armed Forces. There you go. Yeah, the Doom Bible is out there. You can find that out. Yeah, the UAC was the next version of that. Cool. All right, let's see. So then we were thinking, what could lights look like? You know, there could be lights on the walls, lights on the ceiling. So these are lighting designs. And as you can see, once again, it's like a square hallway. We had never seen anything other than that in any game, really, that was 3D. Very Wolfenstein. So eventually we came up with those light strips, you know, the fluorescent vertical light strips and stuff like that. But those are sketches of what light designs would be. All right. All right. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Startown. So when he came up with the idea that Doom levels could break away from the Wolfenstein look, was it a what if? Yeah, it was like, what if things could look like this? And it was funny because those sketches are still like very Wolfensteinish, just with more textures, you know, on the ceiling and on the floor now instead of solid colors, but nothing until some later sketches where there could be some angles to make interesting control panels or something, and not thinking entire like architecture and rooms and all that came later while making the game. It wasn't before in sketches, it was like, you know, during the game development. So it was tough trying to come up with that. It was a big eureka moment. It's in the Doom Guy. It's in the book Doom Guy, where I come up with the idea for the abstract level design style and kind of show everybody this is what I'm talking about. And it was good because we needed to figure it out. All right. So you go up, don't hurt anything. Oh yeah, what's the brightness level? Too bright. Yeah. Hey Fobs, thanks a lot for the incredible subs that you gifted. That was a lot. It's a lot of subs. This is a really great community, and we really appreciate it. And we appreciate you supporting Sigil 2's development. Also, thanks Striker95 and Jacket, who also subbed at the same time. Hope I didn't miss anybody that was subbing. That was really cool. Big train. Okay, let's see if this looks okay. Just that right there, boom. Okay. Signed Dawn of the Dead. I think somebody might have done that at a conference. I've signed a lot of things. I've signed telephones, you know, cell phones. There are at least 3 people with my signature tattooed on them. I've signed laptops. Someone almost got me to sign the front screen of their cell phone, and I was like, no, you can't even use it. Pyobo, thanks for cheering for 250 bits. Very cool. And PostLogic subbing. Awesome. Got some followers. Got some more followers tonight. Just making some deathmatch levels here. Such a straight wall. Alright. Now, do this here. Mess around with this a little bit. Okay. So this is going to teleport to 30. 30 is here. This side is going to teleport to 31. 31 is over here. And I'm gonna kind of do this. Okay. I forgot again. Sorry. Here we go. I can't hear through these noise canceling headphones. Norwegian fans since the 90s. Thanks, WC Christ. Do I still enjoy working in the old school BSP style tools? Yeah, it's really easy. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a Twitch stream without errors. That's what I do. I make them. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll probably have to pop out one of the walls here, or multiple walls, just to make this fit. Okay. Alright, Comfy Zenny is following. Thank you. Actually, that's 128 there. There we go. Alright, let me make some more room in here. Like, really good amount of room. There we go. Okay. That area might be kind of close. No, that's okay. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably just throw a thing in here in the corner. There we go. Alright. And then here we go. Okay. So gonna go somewhere new. Or yeah, I think I'll have it go here, and I will just cut this in half. Make this a new sector. Well, this is going to have a new tag, 32. All right, 32. Yeah, you notice like what I'm doing here is I'm spending my time just making the architecture part of it, and I don't have anything placed yet except for spawn points. So I'll be putting stuff in there before long. So this is kind of like the center, and if I go on this side, I'm going to go straight, well, like that. You see why that's not going somewhere. Tag 31. Yeah. How weird. That should have teleported. What about this way? No? Okay, well, looks like it's puzzle time. Solving puzzles. Alright. The problem here, that's WR, which is what I'm doing. Just 31. How many 31s are there? Okay, just one. Oh, well, that's really dumb of me. Okay, for spawn points, that's different than player deathmatch starts. Let's do the deathmatch starts back to the ones I originally set up. Okay, and now spawn points. It's right here. It's the next thing. Teleportation starting point. Sorry. Okay, and that's this. Oops. Get out of here. Yep. We'll just go right here. And I'm gonna make some more up here, I think. And if you go here, you can go down to the next place, 33. This is 33. And let me put a spawn here. Okay. And then over here, I think maybe this could be a little lower. Let's see how that works. Boom. Teleport. Teleport across. Oops. Oh, I don't have. What? That's funny. I still haven't placed one in there. Okay, here it is. That direction. Get rid of that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. I'm gonna go with this is gonna get me over here. Like that. Not gonna happen. Alright, so don't have a, let me see, what is it? 30? Okay. What track is this? This track is called The Torchbearer by Brendan McPherson. I will tolerate it. Let me see. Yeah, it's a cool song. Let me see. Yeah, what I'm doing here is I'll play one of the songs from the game. One of the songs that's going in. All right. Okay, here we go. I really like this one. I like them all. All right, this is one of the songs in Sigil 2. Thanks, Professor Oblivion. Really cool. I'm keeping on. It does have a Mick Gordon vibe. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's cool. DMTM. Quad damage. Yeah, this track is really great. They're all really great. Oh, that's all messed up. Okay. There we go. All right, that was a cool song. One of Sigil's many songs, actually. Sigil 2's. Hey John, do you write code these days? I haven't written game code in a little bit, but Lua is my favorite, and I'm learning Swift for a pretty cool app that I have an idea for. That's pretty great. See you, Zephith. Alright. Yeah, it will be super chaotic. Let me see. Yeah, I just want to make some more space around the edges here. Yeah, I think I'll put some up here. Nando the Noob is following. Very cool. Oh yeah. Manually select stuff. Okay. All right. I'm almost done with the architecture part. Yeah, the song is pretty cool. It's called Kinetic Energy by Hawk Silver. Alright, so now I can just I'll make the walls a little more organic. So I'm thinking that it's dangerous to go down on the ground, so that means that weapons are probably going to be down there. And then there'll be some ammo on the top parts. So let me do that. Definitely where I'm going to put the weapons, I will open it up some. Like that. And then on the walls, there'll be some stuff like that. Let's see. What would I say is my biggest piece of advice for intuitive level design in an FPS? Talk trivia about game dev. Well, that sounds like biggest piece of advice for intuitive level design. I guess while you're designing, picture what you would like to do. Like, what would you like that space to be like, to feel like, to move through it, and what would you like to do in that area? Like, is that a sniper place? A place for a sniper to go? Is it a place to trap somebody? Is it a place where someone can make a decision to go in a lot of different directions? Is there going to be a trap there? Like, just think as you're moving through a map what you feel like you want to do, which is kind of like, that's how I've been designing all of these maps as well. Just like, what's the next thing that's going to happen? Like, in the first starting room, how many choices should the player have to leave, instead of just one, like go forward instead of just that. Yes, the rad suit will be a big deal. Let's see. So Pyobo, talk trivia about game dev. Let me see. Here's a cool. So you've all heard the term roguelike. Rogue is the name of a procedural dungeon game that was created on mainframe computers by university students in 1980. And so, because it was procedural generation, people were now would call something that was procedural roguelike. It's like I'm going through a dungeon and it's procedural, that's a roguelike. So it's called Rogue. The game is called Rogue. So made in 1980. Problem is that Rogue was not the first procedurally generated dungeon game. There were several before it, but the first one was called Beneath Apple Manor, created on an Apple II in 1978 by Don Worth. So really, roguelikes should be called BAM-likes, Beneath Apple Manor. In the same year, 1978, a little bit later, a game called Fracas came out by Stuart Smith, who eventually made Alibaba, the game Alibaba, and the Adventure Construction Set, that kind of stuff. But yeah, there were multiple procedural dungeon games before Rogue in 1980. And the first ones were on the Apple II computer. So both Fracas and Beneath Apple Manor were on the Apple II. Was Rogue one of the games you saw the programmers playing that fateful day I got invited to the library? No, it wasn't. I did not see Rogue, and Rogue came out in 1980, and I was playing on mainframe in 79. So I did not see it. I saw Adventure. I saw Colossal Cave Adventure. Yeah, people start calling platformers Metroidvanias instead of like Donkey Kongs or Marios, which came later. Yeah, and Moria was great. So anyway, that's some game dev trivia. The term roguelike is not correct, and now you know. Let's see, this is where the good old rocket launcher is going to be. And yeah, Metroidvania is a specific type. Yeah, it's a certain type of gameplay, platformer gameplay. Metroid and Castlevania together at last. Yeah, they're called Doom clones. Yeah, I don't even remember like roguelike as a new term as well. They weren't calling that back then. They weren't even using the word procedural back then. I think it was just random. We're making random dungeons. That's funny. Let's see. Do I want to put one of these in here? Because you can kind of do whatever you want. You know what? I'm not going to do that. Radiation suit would be bad because then you can just get all the weapons. And that can't happen ever. Let's put a Berserk though. Go over here. Then over here, put another weapon. Chain gun. Over here is gonna be some ammo. Box of ammo. At the very end of this, which is a long way back, you get the BFG. How about that? I might change my mind a little bit later, but for right now, that's where the BFG is going. So we're missing the plasma, which everybody loves. Let's put some. I'll put another one down here. Let's do this. Alright, I'll put another little island of despair here. Oops, let's just do this. Well, that's really a fun time when that get all of them. There we go. Alright. Finally, the plasma. Let's see. Yeah, the BFG is a long way to go. And let's say with the chain gun, let me do this. I'm gonna chain gun. We'll put chain gun ammo near the chain gun. And since that's rocket launcher, let's put rockets over here. Box of rockets. Over here's the BFG, so why not? Cells. Maybe out here. Let's see. Paper tape strips and a teletype. So if you're using a lot of Potter, if you're using a mainframe back in the 70s, if there's no monitor to actually use, they basically had a typewriter connected to the computer, to the mainframe, and you would type command line, commands. Like anything you would type into a screen, you would type on a typewriter, and when you hit enter, it was like you were typing into a computer, and it would print the screen on paper. It ate up so much paper. And if you were going to save your program, it would save it into an account on the mainframe, but if you wanted to take it out of there, you would have to somehow get it out, and paper tape and punch cards were the two kinds of outputs other than disks, but you couldn't do disks like usually at a mainframe. It was always like a paper tape reader or a punch card reader. So what he did was he basically saved it out on paper tape, and so it spits out this long tape that's all bits basically. It's either on or off. It's a hole in it or no hole. And to get it back in the computer the next time, he feeds it into the paper tape reader, and it goes into his account, and then he can run it again. So I actually saved mine on punch cards, which was worse because I didn't have the punch card machine was not connected to the account system at that college that I was at. So what I had to do was print my basic listing out, go over to the punch card machine, load up a bunch of cards, and I had to retype my entire program, and every line is a card. And I had to do that. I had a massive stack of cards with my early programs, and then coming back, you just stack them in the thing, and it reads them in, and wow. I had it on the back of my bike one time, that stack of cards, and it fell off the back of the bike into a puddle, and I was like, well, I'm done. I'm not doing that again. That was so much work. I'm not typing all that stuff. So that was the last time I did punch cards. So that was in '79. Punch cards would commonly fly across the room. Yeah. Yep. Rip and tear. Yep. Doom on punch cards, rip and tear. The paper strips they actually were good quality because they were coated with wax, so they wouldn't easily tear. So yeah, you could get water on it, and it would kind of resist tearing a bit. Coated in wax. Did the punch cards have to be in order? Yes. Well, no, they didn't have to be in order because the line number for the basic in your program, you had a line number like line 10, print hello, whatever. So the line number was punched out in the card, so it didn't matter which order. When it read one in, it would know which line number to put in there. It could be completely out of order, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, saving to audio tape was gross. I would rather do punch cards. Back then, the programming language was BASIC, B-A-S-I-C, and it was on pretty much every computer that was made back then. Yep, that is the way it was in the olden days. Well, I'm missing a certain type of ammo. Shells, and I don't have a shotgun. So that needs to change. The thing is, shotguns should just be here. It's like the most basic weapon. I'm just gonna put one out here. Get the shotgun. Right there. For free. No, I'm gonna put it over here. Go run for it and teleport out of there. So get the shotgun, we have the rocket launcher, we have the chain gun, plasma? Wait, is that the plasma gun? That is the chain gun. No plas. So, yeah. Wait, there it is. Okay, there's the plasma gun. No chainsaw. Might not need a chainsaw. Although if you run out of ammo, now this is respawning. Okay, 1, 2, 3, we have all the different ammo types. It looks good. Looks good to me. Let me mess up the wall now. I used Apple Jacks. The green pieces were 1s and the orange pieces were 0s. Wow. TV show in the UK in the 80s about computers that would broadcast audio for a program over the end credits. Yeah. In the 70s, the late 70s, on television, there was a show after school that would show cartoons. Like, kids were always watching the show. This is in California. And there was a certain time on this show where they would play a game called TV Pow. And what would happen is a kid, it basically said, all right, it's time for TV Pow, hit the phones. And the kids would all try and call the TV Pow number. And only one kid gets through, and everyone else is watching. Good night, Tyler. All the kids are watching, and on the screen is like a crosshair and an alien ship moving around randomly. And when it got into the crosshairs, the kid on the phone says "pow," and they go "pow, pow, pow, pow." And every time he says "pow," it shoots. And if they hit the ship, then they get to win something. But it was very hard to do. So it was a weird telephone game called TV Pow, which you can probably Google. It was on Captain Mitch's show. TVPOW. Yeah. Yeah, there were other shows, there were other games like that, but it was funny, like, to say shooting over the phone with "pow." Desperation. But still cool. The way that everybody tries to game at different various points of technology. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there was someone, yeah, it was the guy in the back punching the joystick button. Basically to get the shooting to work. It was redonkulous. Roughing up the edges here the way they need to be. All right. See, what are we building tonight? Another deathmatch arena? Yes, I am, Max Payne. I am building level 4's deathmatch arena, and what I'll do is show you all level 3's, because you did not see me finish 3. I don't even know if you saw me make 3. Yeah, I don't know if it's in the stream, but I'll show you as soon as I get this done, which won't take too much longer. I'll see if there's anything else I'm going to do to it. I think it's going to be pretty hectic. Basically, people who are on the ground are total target practice going for weapons. But you gotta have a weapon to kill someone going for a weapon. And there's no radiation suit. Otherwise, you could just scoop up all the weapons, because that thing lasts a minute and a half, which is insanity. I can't believe that I did that. It's a long time. All right. Okay, there it is. Let's run deathmatch here. There's an ITV one that did the audio thing. Yeah, I believe it. Bam, go here. And now it's like, well, where do I go now? I mean, this is just a dead end. Burn down, 1, 2. There's no health. Bam. Well, there is a health. It's called the Berserk. And the way to teleport is to basically jump down and hit the central teleporter, so that's going to be a choke point right there. Alright, there it is. I already got it. There's what I need to get across all this. There we go. Bam. Bam. But I want the rocket launcher. Go get it. Don't come over here. So these walls are not too high to shoot up at. So if you are down here, you'll be able to hit people up on the wall. And also obviously down from here. This is a wild card right there. That's just that little half height one. But getting the BFG, you can. That's the best way to do it, is just jump down to it. Then you gotta take the path back. Don't make sure you don't destroy yourself with the BFG, because you go through the teleporter as the BFG thing is blasting. Okay. That is the... Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's funny, I had the same health. Look at it, just... You get that basically so you have the same health. Well, if you get 60. Okay, so this will be a pretty crazy deathmatch arena, I think. The Plaz, and then get out. Get the hell. Get that chain gun, get out of here. Take 2 hits. 40% down. Was it worth it? Yeah, this will be interesting. Now, what I could do is I could add some walls between some of these things. Might make it a little bit more interesting. Let's see what that feels like. Let's see. Hello, Silver. Silver from Belgium. Awesome. Doomer 77. What you missed was I'm almost done with the deathmatch level. Pizza Boy following, thank you. Very cool. Okay, so what I'm doing here, you know what? I'm gonna make these full height, impassable, not double-sided, no back. Boom. Okay. It's this guy right here. So yeah, I could have a few of those, so it makes it a little bit more dodgy, a little interesting. Throw a little few pieces of that in the middle. Like copy pasta over here for like right there. And you know, if I do this, oops. Now let's see, that was like 3 little pieces there, but it changes things. Okay. Nice. If I'm gonna get the BFG, I wanna do that. So yeah, if you do BFG blast, then people can hide behind this. They know it's coming. Oops, that hurt a lot. It means that if you want the chain gun's not worth it. Well, here's the plasma's worth a 20 hit. I'm gonna swap the BFG, I think, because it's not worth it. The chain gun's a joke. The BFG is worth the pain. Yeah, I like that better. So I will do this. I'll swap these. Okay. There's a single player level. Now, let me just do a little bit of safe. I like this. All right. Oops. All right. I'll use that one. Actually, that one. And it's gonna go down just 4. And it will be a little darker. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looks cooler. I like it because it breaks up the field of lava. I'm gonna do that detail. All right. I'll make multiple ones, not instead of like make one big giant one, I'll do some multiples. Yeah. All right. Okay. Use the Oops. Don't do that. There we go. Yeah, I disable looking up and down. So yeah, there's no jumping or looking up and down in Sigil 2, and I think I disabled those in the WAD. My light is the Doom renderer. That's what it's set to. That's why it looks the way it does when I am running the game. There we go. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks cool. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hold on. Okay. Here we are. Thank you. Welcome back. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I'm missing detail stuff I should put in here. Go and get this. Take damage. Wow, that's a lot. Could use a little bit there. And there. He'll just die from jumping down. Alright. Let's see. Need some right here. Perfect. Just straightening out the stuff. And then over here, let's do a little bit. Alright. Right there. And then right here. Okay. Bam. Okay. There we go. Maybe a little over here. All right. All right. There we go. Let's see. John or do you maybe have time to do community deathmatch streams and development is wrapped up? Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I'm done with Sigil's deathmatch maps, then I'm starting to work on Doom 2. DMTM, good night. I'm about to go to bed too. I just wanted to finish this level before I went to sleep. Looks like there's some good ground detail in there. Keep people away. Boom, you want to get the health? Think again. Wow, that was luck. Pay for that plasma. Yeah, I think it's good. That looks good. Cool. Well, there's map 4's deathmatch level. Hey, Mock Hardy. What's up, Romero, bro? Map making deathmatch, map 4. Yeah, I think that deathmatch-wise, this will be interesting because it's really small, but it has some blockage. It's got risks to go get weapons. It's got like a central teleporter to get around up on top. That's people will be fighting over that. That'll be the hot spot. So when they die, they won't be able to just pick up a weapon. They'll have to like jump off and go get one. So that's always dangerous. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting. And then in relation to the whole map, pretty big. But you know, it's very different in here. You can't barely move. You're fighting constantly, pushing and going backwards through this a little at a time. You're just like going through here, killing stuff, backing up, coming back through here, looking around, going inside of here. You know, it's a lot of really slow movement through these spaces. Over here it's turbo. Alright, I'm going to go. Thanks everybody for watching, and thanks for the really awesome the subs tonight. Got a lot of good subs and had some really fun hype trains. I think we got level 5 or 6. Yeah, level 6. That's pretty great. And Jacket, he's 90 bits. Thank you. So yeah, next time, probably Friday, and I'll be doing another map. So yeah, see y'all later. Take it easy, and see you soon. Have a good night.